Oh shoot, I don't have my, just a minute. I don't have my rings on. Oh no, I definitely am not gonna read without them. Never, never. Never, 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 never. Easy, what's up, what's up? How you doing? I had to take them off last night because my fingers are all getting fat and swollen. Drinking, I think, probably, but not too sure. Okay, just getting situated here. Oh, I just put that on the wrong way. It's gonna drive me crazy. There we go. Why do I wear 2 on this one? I have no fucking clue. But I do. Page things. Page things. Okay. Oh, thank you. Figured I'd start wearing some of the earrings that I make so I can, I mean, everybody seems to like them so far, so I mean, it's a good way to get them out there, right? Right. The green and the purple. I know, green and purple. Well, they're kind of like indigo-y blue, but either way, they're gorgeous, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna be on here super long, and I was gonna do the collective energy read, and then I either might go, I might have plans in a bit here, so we'll see. But either way, I have to like make this store. If I have any weed left in this, yeah, I do. Okay, I have to make the store logically, and because everything is like closes so like early around here. Take my drink. We're good. What do you, ouch! Oh my god! I just hit my just hit my knee off the table. Okay. How's it going? You having a good day? A little less chaotic, or what? Okay. Well, since you're the only one in here talking right now, easy. I could give you a little bit of a quick read and then do the energy check-in for the collective, because you're, yeah, the only one chatting. I think everybody's like a little bit hungover probably, or still tired from last night. It was a long night, especially for you fucking American party animals. Just saying. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm glad you guys had fun. You're definitely entitled to that. Entitled to that fun times. Long day. No, I was just, yeah, I didn't get to sleep till like, I don't know, BTB's last, no, it was, who was it turned? It was like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, I need to go to sleep. Plus I ate a bunch of edibles and my eyes were still burning the first time I woke up this morning today. I had to go back to sleep. It was terrible. Hello, Jennifer. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Prairie Page, nice to meet you. Alberta, Canada. I drink, I smoke, I swear, so hopefully you can handle it. If you can't, sorry, dear. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just me. Okay, so I'm gonna light a candle. Put all this in my thing. There we go. Nice. Well, it's better to be yourself than trying to be somebody else or everybody else, right? It's exhausting. And if you love you, then other people who are meant for you will do that too. It was a stupid rhyme. Let's go. Okay. Okay, just give me a sec here. Hey, guess what? Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. Be respectful of people's spaces. Do you go into somebody's house and tell them that they're gross and that you could do better than them? Because you best believe I'll come to your channel and I'll definitely make a scene. You want to play games? Sorry, I'm just like, I'm not like that at all. It's truly not my natural character, but like, I've just had enough of losers fucking around on here. Like, either come here, come correct, or find something that's for you and move along. It's very fucking simple. Right, simple. Let's keep it that way. Hello, garbage culprit. Nice name. I made them myself. I'm trying to showcase my jewelry, so I wear a different pair of earrings that I've made every day. They're not my 100% favorite, but they work. So, yeah. Aw, thanks, Lulu. How are you doing today? Hey, Uncle Artie. I told you to leave, right? And if you have a bar, you should know how that works. My doorman, myself, told you to leave. Time to go. I don't give a fuck what you don't think, like what you think of me at all. Okay. If you've got nothing better to do, then go to people's lives on the internet and tell them that they're gross. Like, I haven't even been on here for fucking 10 minutes. Find something to do with your Sunday. I don't even know if I want to use these ones, actually. I wasn't really digging them last night, but it's a different vibe today. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Just one sec, guys. I'm just going to go grab a different deck here. I will be right back. Where is that deck? Heck. Oh, maybe right here. Right here, here, here. And this one. Maybe we'll do these. Right. Hello, Chevy Speed. Hello, Las Zitas. Hello, Ryan. Okay, good for you. I'm super proud that you read tarot too. I'm not just a card reader, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, like I said, like if we got on the wrong foot, sorry I offended you with existing, but like, hi, I'm Paige. Nice to meet you. You can stay if you want to not be a dickhead, but like, if you're gonna sit here and just fuck with me and insult me the whole time, there's not really any point in having you here, right? And just so you know, I wouldn't do that to you because I'm not a fucking 6-year-old. So, you know, like I said, if you want to be friends, we can be friends, but we maybe need to start over. If not, then maybe we should just not, right? We should probably just part ways. Yeah. It's your call. Forgiveness is everything. I don't care if you put it behind me. I'm not going to hold on to it. But you're here to heckle? Well, that's okay. Well, fair enough. Like, I fucking don't think I don't troll too. Like, we're on the internet, right? But like, it's Sunday, and you know what? Like, I dealt with enough shit, and so do you in your life every day. We kind of come here for something different, maybe a little bit of an escape. I come here to deliver. I mean, I'm always giving, right? But it doesn't mean that I don't get to, you know, out of other people's platforms that it's acceptable there. Kind of just, you know, I guess, what do you call it? Kind of healthy banter, or, you know, it's fine to have disagreements. We're not going to see eye to eye on everything, but like, yeah, you came in pretty hot, right? So get comfortable first, you know, get to know people, and then you can kind of troll a little bit in here, but like, keep it respectful and keep it tasteful. Kind of hurt my feelings that you said that it was gross. Like, what? I don't really understand. Like, that was not nice, right? But like, troll in other ways, it's fine. Be tasteful about it. Don't be low. It's beneath you. Hello, Ethereal. How you doing, my girl? Hello, Sham. Your mom's power just came back on. Was it out since last night, since Terrence was too? That's crazy. Hey, Shan, how's it going, hun? I know you're waiting, easy. I'm aware. I'm shuffling. Everybody, get your shit together today, okay? This is not the day. This is not the girl. This is not the fucking place. I'm not going to say it again. You come correct. Be nice. Be fucking kind. Don't be a 6-year-old. Fucking, take your boots off at the door. And don't speak with the mouth that you kiss your mother with. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. Fuck me. Fucking gong show circus on here. Like, even people who know better, who come here, are kind of acting up lately. Like, I'm not doing it. It's other places, and you know that. So, also, if someone's doing something for free, we just wait, and we patiently do it. I don't care what everyone else is going through right now. Well, I do. Oh, my fucking power is trying to go out. The spirits are upset because I am. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that was. All right. Easy. Card 8. Got you. And then I'm not doing any more, like I'm just going to do a collective read because I got something I got to go do in a bit, and or is it pissing me off, logically? Okay, I don't know where the book is to this one. So this is the Eagle King. So the big picture and angelic help, which, you know, when this card comes out for me, it's much, or very much related to, you know, not acting in your highest self. Like you're acting out of a lower place in the sense of like, so the Eagle King will come in to kind of give you a reminder of your bigger picture and angelic help, right? So if you're going through a lot of stuff right now and acting out of character, this card definitely clarifies that, but we can't just do one in here, so not with that deck. I don't know if the number 12 means something to you. Ooh. So we have the retreat. Look at the Canadian geese. They're jerks. They're like some of the meanest. They're the meanest. They don't like people at all, which I don't blame them, but okay. So timely departure, letting go, withdraw, reevaluation, retirement, and don't hesitate to walk away. I think that you're being obviously told to, like, you probably need to let go of whatever version of self that you are being right now, that you're, you know, the divine is trying to help you out of. And quickly, like it's time to, you know, maybe withdraw a little bit from certain things, let go of some stuff, take into reevaluation, and like maybe just like retire, not retirement, I guess, like, yeah, if you were older for sure, but like don't hesitate to just like walk away from shit. And like I know it's hard to put stuff down once you're kind of attached to it, but if it's not for your highest good, then it's time to go, right? I'll take one more, please. Hi, Herbs. How's it going? Are you out of here? Hi. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Sacco Bulb. How are you? I don't like your name backwards. I like Bulbous Sack better. That was way okay. So I'm gonna call you on that. Fatal Salute. What does that mean? Sorry, Herbs. I was on one for a minute there. Hello, Widowmaker. How's it going? Welcome back. All right. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just trying to recalibrate I'm trying to center my fucking chi. Look at everything's going off. I'm gonna just change this light setting. Sometimes it makes it a little better. Burns and Bear, you get down, mister. Come on. You can go outside and play. The sun's out. Yeah, you can go outside. You gonna go out? Well, I'm not just gonna jump up on the table. I know that you're gonna want out. You know when you know? You just know? Okay. So. The storms were crazy last night. Hey, BTB. How's it going? I know, I got this. I know. It's just been like, honestly, I was having I was really tired today. Like, I have been trying to I've just been distracting myself and like kind of burnt myself out doing so. Oh my gosh, I got a job interview at like at this other golf course that I live by. I've never been to it, so I'm really excited about that. But it was so random how I met this person too. Actually, I met them in person, but yeah, so I'm excited about that. Thought you guys would be stoked about that too, because I'm just ready for it, and that's my thing. So anyway. It's always good to start somewhere new too, but then the other golf course that I used to work at, they're also considering hiring me back too. So now I've got options, and now I don't know what to do, which is great, which is really great. And who knows, maybe the interview won't go well. You never know, right? So 60 with limitation, easy, is like self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection, ritual, cultivate patience, and build up energy and maturity. Bert, get off the counter. Jesus Christ. You get down. Come on, you can go outside and play. Yes, I know. No, we're not doing this. All of you guys are driving nuts today too. Sunny out, go eat some ice. Go on, go get them. Go get them. Okay. Oh my goodness. Universe and everything in it is really fucking testing everybody lately, hey? Okay, so if I can get this out now. Anyways, this is all about like building up the energy and maturity. So like, what are you learning from how you're acting? What has been the consequences? How is it affecting you? Like, these are things that you need to do. That's what introspection is, right? Going in, like, and this being a retreat too, it's all just like, it's telling you to like kind of do hermit mode a little bit. So if things have gotten a little bit out of control and they were doing well, or you had seen some progress in whatever endeavor it is that you were after to succeed in, rather than whatever the fuck's going on, I guess, because I feel like if the divine's telling you it's time to like look inward a bit and reevaluate some of the things that you're going through, and trying to like, you know, they're trying to remind you that, hey, this doesn't have to be so difficult. So the creative, the active yang principle, strength, tenacity, dynamism, yeah, fuck, that word always fucks me up, inspiration, heaven, masculinity, authority, and father. So, I mean, just reminding you to take maybe some control over certain aspects of your life, and or let other people, like, don't let other people have so much control over how you think, feel, or, you know, anything that gets in the way of, like, your passionate drive and your creativity within self and your authority, right? So, and this is number one. This is the first card in the whole deck. So let's start. So it's almost like going back to the basics, reminding yourself of who you truly are, and doing it in the most healthy, positive way, because it's self-destructive right now, right? This is some bit of a self-destruct mode. But it's due to pressure, I feel like, and stress. I mean, that's definitely a huge thing, because this coming out and this coming out saying, hey, you need to take a bit of a break. You need to do a little bit of, like, you know, just you time. Because I believe that that's worked for you in the past. That's why it's telling you to go back to the basics. Oh, if it's not one cat today, it's... Oh, my God. I just let your brother out. No. And where did you even come from? I thought you were outside. What is happening? Are they walking through the walls? Anyways, they're not. They can't be. I have to have a window open somewhere. Okay, easy. That is your... They were quite bossy about it, weren't they? I'm sorry, but maybe you needed to hear it like that. Oh, hey, Em. How's it going, hun? Okay, Rave, I'm not doing this. No, I just let your brother out. Hello, bud. How's it going? Okay, everybody's all caught up. Valhalla's not calling you. If you mean that, if one more person comes in here, I know you guys know better than to come. Just don't say that about yourselves. Like, who was it last night? Lone Wolf. And it's not like I'm saying don't say it if you have to say it. Like, well, I want to be here for you. But, like, what is with all this self-pity and wallow? You know what I mean? Are we going to stoop to the level of, oh, Valhalla's calling me, or, oh, I'm not good enough for the world, so I have to do unalive? Like, no, this is fucking cooked. We're adults, right? We're not teenagers. Go on, Ravi. I'm not doing this shit with you right now. I'm having a serious conversation. So, like, there's way too much of this going on, and, like, we have to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. Also take some accountability for the shit that we do have going on in our lives that we fucked up. You know, like, I've been doing that a lot lately, and I'm not saying everybody's fucking everything up. I'm just saying every fucking connection or any kind of situation, there's more than one energy involved. Yourself is one included, right? But it's so easy to, like, fall into that mental pattern of, like, poor me, because, I mean, I do it all the time, right? And then eventually I have to pull my head out of my ass and be like, you know what? I either have to be the bigger person, or I have to just walk away, or I have to, you know what I mean? There's always choices that we can make too. But if I hear one of you guys say that you're going to do that one more time, I'm going to, like, fly to America, and I'm going to start whooping some butts with love. Now, just saying, I'm just saying, we all know better, right? We do. I know that life is so tough. I get it, dude. I'm in the worst position I've been in a long time. You guys don't know that because I don't share it. But, like, shit's not going well. You know what I mean? But I just every day, because I have, number one, another human being that relies on my existence to exist herself. And I love her, and she's more than my fucking self-pity. You know what I mean? So, also, there's different ways to work on these things, right? Being self-destructive or doing this or doing that, that's not good for you. Like, it's just going to make you fall into a further fucking pit. And if you don't like how something makes you feel, don't do it or don't go around it, right? or if you know it doesn't do any good for your energy, and if it's taking from you all the time. You know, these are things to be considered. If you love yourself enough, you'll know these things. And I don't mean it in a selfish way. It's just like, I don't always like myself, but I definitely love myself, because if I don't, then how can I do it for anybody else properly or well, right? I'm just saying, man, like, it does suck that we are all going for, you know, through a bunch of shit that we don't want to. It's like, no, Sham, I'm not going to be calm. I don't have to be either. Like, honestly, it's just like enough, right? For like the last couple years, I've been on here fucking just holding my tongue a lot and being patient and like letting things just slide. And you know what? No more. And I think everybody in here needs to go into their baddie era and have their glow up too. You know, I've been fucking really depressed for a long time, okay? And I mean, obviously you can tell when I'm not on here, right? I'm either sick or I'm fucking, you know, not going through something that I can, no one can help you through certain things. Do you know what I mean, is what I'm trying to say? And I would never ever ask anyone, just because I don't like, I mean, I help people, right? So if I can do that, why can't I help myself? And if I can't figure it out right away, I sit with my own feelings for long enough till I do find a solution, and it's never from other people. So that's what I'm trying to say, is like the answers are always within us. Yeah, depressed baddie era. Let's do it. Let's fucking go, right? But it's like, there's just, you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself through the feelings. You got to go around them, and you can't go over top of them. You have to go through them. And it's uncomfortable. Fear, change, all the things, loss. Nobody likes that. I mean, fuck, human beings don't adapt well to those kinds of things missing, like, or happening. But like a shake up that's a wake up, just remember, is usually like, oh, the cats are fighting because my energy is fucking okay. So long story short, everything starts with you. Your interactions with others, how, you know, you're the only one who can change this little fucking engine oil or whatever. You have a little engine inside you, and you're the only one who knows how to fix it, okay? You can have guidance, and you can have all the card readings in the world. You can have messages from your loved ones. It doesn't matter. You can advice, you can have assistance, whether it's financial or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, like, everything is really on you. You know, all of the things. It's like accountability and like how you allow people to make you feel, because nothing has power unless you give it power. Nothing can hurt you unless you allow it to. I mean, when it comes to matters of the heart and shit like that, it's a little different, okay? But for the most part, you know, it's like, okay, I got this. You just got to keep reminding yourself how strong you are. And if you're not going to do it, I have to do it. And if I have to do it like this, I will every day. But I'm saying it with love. It is not because I'm a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just want everybody to know how amazing they are, because I see your soul and I feel you. Like, in this, don't. Anyways, I definitely, I see all of your best versions of self, right? So even when you're having a down day, or you're having a bad week, or you're making bad decisions, or you're being a dickhead, or whatever's going on, you know what I mean? I still understand where that's coming from. It's unhealed, rooted trauma, or something that's not dealt with, right? That's projection. That is natural for people to do. So that being said, I absolutely love all of you guys. And those that are new, hi, I'm sorry, I'm Prairie Page. Nice to meet you. Alberta, Canada. I smoke, I drink, I swear, and I'm very fucking unfiltered and honest. And I'm sorry, but if I'm not for you, I'm not for you. If I am, you can chill. Okay, anyways, let's move along to the collective reading. And then I'm going to have to run into town, and then I can maybe do personals later. But honestly, I'm trying to start doing personals just as paid readings. And because, I mean, I've been doing this for like this for a long time, and my shit's it's very in-depth most of the time. Also, it's easier to not do such in-depth readings and just kind of, I can't skim the surface, but I'll try my best. But I don't mind helping people out. Obviously, you know, I'm going to be drawn to energies that need it the most. And not only that, I'm very fair. So, but yeah, more in-depth readings, we're doing that paid from now on. And I will like make a price list, and that doesn't have to be on here, but it's just time. Yeah, okay. So anyways, let's do a collective reading. And I hope everybody's having a good one. I hope they had a wonderful July 4th. I'm sorry about all the power outages. I've heard about this. Probably fucking was a little ominous, a little eerie, especially after such a great day of celebration. What else do I want to say to you guys? Thank you for being here to support me. We've come a long way together. And yeah, I'm trying to start wearing my jewelry that I make, so that, yeah, all the rings too, so that I can put that out there as well. I do like to do custom pieces. Mostly it's unique. I don't really I can make duplicates of things or something similar, but Usually when I create a piece, it's very much of the essence of the person I'm making it for inspiration, for me to make it, right? The creativity comes from who I as a whole, you know what I mean? As what I see as in them or around them or their personality traits, all the little things that make it unique to you. Okay, that felt really good to say. I hope you guys feel better. You probably don't. That's so mean. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna pull these ones. It totally looks like Monsters Inc. They're called the Mardi Gras flamingos, but like, you know, I name all my jewelry too. I know that sounds ridiculous, but a lot of my jewelry is named after you guys because of my first jewelry line I ever made was the YouTube Streets line. And, you know, I do have to get some of these pieces out to you guys because they are unique. I mean, I've given a lot of them away for gifts and, you know, stuff like that, but that's what I always do anyways with my artwork or anything else I make. But it's not that much to send little things to the States. So, you know, some little bubble package and I can pop it in the mail for you. Mail? Page mail. Okay, good, bud. This is a lot because, okay, well, this one is a reminder for, okay, so no, that we're not going to take that because apparently Paige fucking, the camel boy. What is this? I didn't, okay, hold on. I have to take this. We'll just pop this out we have to read them. They obviously flip for a reason. So we have the same card that came out for easy, which is the big picture and angelic help. So that's kind of Spirit maybe clarifying with the message I just kind of hastily unveiled, I guess, to you, how I was feeling and what I feel everybody should do. It's not about what I feel, right? It's about what you feel. But the Eagle King, you know, this is divine just saying, hey, you guys, like, do look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? It's important. And always ask for help from your, you know, your guides and angels or whomever it is that you feel is close to you that's there for you. Okay. So the camel boy, small steps and asking for help. We were just talking about that. It doesn't have to be big things. You know, it doesn't have to be that like end all be all outcome of I can't be here anymore on this earth. You know, that's not fair to your soul. That's not fair to you as a person. And it's definitely not you're not supposed to cut your journey short. It's uncomfortable for a reason. There's lessons in it, right? And so transformation comes from this, right? It's like dark night of the soul and then goes into a nice, lovely, no, it's not lovely. It's uncomfortable, but you go through your ascension and then after that you get a break, right? When you do that, it's, they give you a break because you're wearing a new skin, right? You're shedding the old and the beginning of a new. So, and the Swan Queen. So yes, the transformation and the intuitive patience. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the universe. Have patience with divine. And just trust divine timing. I know that that's like a 3D cuckoo clock. You know what I mean? Like it just drives us nuts because we can't control it. We don't understand it. And there really isn't anything we can do except for go with the flow. So material wealth and true prosperity coming out too. I think that's important. So what this is saying is like, okay, yes, you're going through some things. Everybody's going through a lot of really heavy shit right now. And I'm very, very empathetic. And I am so sorry, guys. Truly am. You know, it is just also saying like, don't forget your strength. Take small steps. Ask for help. Don't have so much pride that you feel like you can't ask for help or that you're not worthy of the help. And you're also supposed to be, you know, patient with yourself and listen to your intuition because, like I said, you have all the answers logically. They're within all of us. And then the material wealth and true prosperity, like abundance in general, this always comes from, I mean, from that growth, right? This is like, that's the reward is like you go through all of this and then that's what you get is like, here you go, whatever value, something has great value to you. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be money. I mean, everybody does enjoy that. It does make life a little easier, but it doesn't really make people happier. Okay. You know, so whatever makes you happy, whatever fills your heart in abundance. Thanks, Nance. I'm trying to wear them to get them out there. You know, trying to wear different ones every day. Yes, it is like a butterfly. It's like metamorphosis. Hello, Rastine. I'm just going to call you Rast. Hello, Rast. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, you're not alone. Shamrock has had that experience too. See, that's another thing, you guys. You just never know, like, who who's going through the same thing, or who has, like, that's why these beautiful, like, diverse platforms are kind of a nice thing if you want to keep them that way, make them a place for people to connect all over the world, or like just to know that you're not alone, or that your situation isn't so unique to you. Some of them are, for sure, but like, and it is how you feel, of course, unique to you, but the situation or circumstance itself can be very much the same as someone else's. And it's important to like make connections like that. So, and another thing I want to mention while we're up here, well, I'm up here, is men do not have, you know, like, I mean, you guys don't have the same kind of, I guess, support or like offered outlets, you know. It's like you have to be a man about everything, you know. And I see a lot of men who have lots of money and they have a great family, but they're not happy, you know, and they've been holding a lot of things in for a long time because there's no safe or comfortable place that's allowed to be like, oh, you're just a fag, buddy, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be a man about everything. Your guy friends don't talk about shit with you, you know, and that's fine, but it's not fine because you guys struggle just as much, if not more, actually more, I would say. You know, it's always about how, it's not always about just how women feel, you know what I mean? Or kids, like, you guys matter too. You're also part very much of this whole fucking planet. And it does bother me, actually. Like, I want to write a book about this from a woman's perspective of just like recognition for that. You know, there's a lot of men like in the oil field, like they're depressed. And a lot of men walk around with gifts, you know, they're empathic or they have abilities, but they have no fucking idea. And so they're just collecting things and never ever can they release them. And that builds up, right? Or you have no way to fulfill certain purposes because you're not allowed to. It's not acceptable. And I just want men to know that they're very much welcome to share and to feel like this is a comfortable place for them to be understood as well. And like, that's just, for me as a woman, I'm sick of seeing men struggle like that, and for nobody to be there for them, or for them to not even know how the fuck to ask for help or to reach out and just say, because they're just supposed to be tough all the time. But we're all divine feminine and divine masculine, and it's important for men to know that it's okay for them to show that side, and for them to have a comfortable, safe place or person for them to kind of like put their head down, like rest their head on and just say, or shoulder, and be like, hey, I need to talk. You know, so just be that for somebody if you can in your life. And men, just know that somebody sees you. Okay. That's it. That's all I want to say about that. So shout out to all the hardworking men out there that take care of their families and pay all their fucking bills and go to work every day, even though it's a struggle to get it up. Sometimes you don't want to, and I get that. But don't beat yourselves up. The world relies on you. So does your family. So do the people that love you, okay? Which is a lot more than you think. So, cheers to y'all. Everybody needs recognition, Nance. Someone's got to do her, right? Do her to her. Ooh, you just keep getting. The altar priestess. So, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So, I mean, do you need to change, or have you changed something in your routine, maybe? You know what I mean? Are you preparing for, are you utilizing this new, I mean, some of us have already gone through the ascension, some of us are just on the tail end of it, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, it's just been, we're all going through it, but just at little different phases, right? Because not everybody started it at the same time. And that's okay, because everybody's time is on their own fucking divine cuckoo clock. So preparation, prayer. So praying, asking for answers, you know, receiving the answers, trying something new, or being more open-minded to something, or seeing something within the answers that you're getting from your prayers that's preparing you or making you prepare for something, which is good. Okay. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. Okay, this is beautiful. This is kind of like, what are you doing for the community, or what are you doing that doesn't benefit you? Like, low selflessness, obviously, you know what selfishness means. So the opposite. What are you giving without the intention of getting anything back, or just receiving, like just out of the goodness of your heart? Have you, you know, made a donation lately, even of $1 at fucking wherever you guys shop? You know what I mean? When they say it comes up on the pin pad. You know, I don't do it every single time because I just can't. As a single mom, I'm doing my own fucking thing, and I like rub wooden nickels together at the end of the month to survive. So, you know what I mean? I just can't sometimes. But when I have extra, I always make sure that I do try to do my due diligence in giving back or helping out. Now, this is even if I am broke and I see somebody on the side of the road and they're struggling. You know, I've gone and bought them food, or, you know, things like that, you know, even like a half a pack of smokes if I have an extra, like 2 or 3, you know, if I have a carton. Just little things like that, you know, and not passing them by like they're just a fucking invisible piece of garbage, because they're not, you know, and everybody has a story, and some people are not helping themselves. And so, yes, I won't pay any mind to that. My gifts help me kind of just use my discernment with that. But if I can tell that someone's really just struggling, and if you listen to their story, you can tell which one is fucking whack cooked bogus shit, right? They're going to steal your kid's bike and the copper from your house for sure. But there's other ones that are like, you know, and even then they started somewhere. It started somewhere. You know what I mean? It's not everybody's a monster. They're out there, but not everybody. And some people are just literally struggling. There's people who have lost their families, people who have lost their job, or some sort of business goes under, you know, or there's just tragedy, usually is probably what happens to most of them, right? So anyways, or even conditioning in your childhood or your treatment then that comes around in those unhealed things that we use vices for, aka drugs, alcohol, whatever it might be. I mean, nobody's perfect. I say I drink and I smoke weed. I have unhealed shit too, but at least I can recognize that, right? In myself and in others. And that's the important thing. Okay, so we have the Dream Walker. So dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Interesting combination. It is fitting for obviously the energy that everybody's kind of going through like this. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, the negative pull and push and pull and then up and down. And it's kind of reminds me of a ride that I would never, ever get on. I would hold all your purses and all of your fucking jackets and wave while you guys are being flipped around like that in the air, because it's not my thing. But it's just like, what do you, okay. Again, with the collective good. For me, this is like not really, at the end of the day, don't give everything away. Just give what you can, and like just make sure that you put gas in your own tank too, right? Like I feel like a lot of you get taken advantage of, you know what I mean? Because you're good people. It's whether it's your kindness, your love, your money, it doesn't matter. It's just like parts of you that are being slowly diminished by others, but we can't allow that, right? Because it will break us. You can't let other people break you. That can't be the way that your story ends. You know what I mean? I'm the designated fucking purse holder. I'm not going on that ride with you. I'm going to watch you guys make bad decisions, and I'll throw up or whatever it is you're going to do up there. Your little faces will look like you came back from war because you just shit your fucking pants. I'm not doing it. The only time I can go on rides, and like, I'll go on like the medium ones. Like let's, what is one that I'll go on? Okay, well, the Gravitron, but that just sucks your fucking whole body out your butt into the back of that seat. That's not really that scary. The octopus is like kind of almost like the scarier one. I do like that one that kind of goes like this, but not all the way around. I don't like it when it does that. It only does it like twice. I have to be wasted, and I close my eyes the entire time and pretend that I'm somewhere else until it's done, so that I don't die and then I'll have a heart attack. Or what's the other one? The one that does the drop thing, because I can kind of handle that. Like, I'm not being flung around. I'm just sort of this. I don't like Ferris wheels. The seats they rock, and I don't like that. And I'm usually paired with an asshole who likes to do that for fun, and that's not cool. It's terrifying when you think your life is in danger. That's not a ride. That's not fun. So anyway, I'm happy for all you adrenaline junkies who like that, and don't get me wrong, for other things, like when it comes to like, you know, dirt bikes, and like I fucking ripped these shitties down the hills on the golf carts and like hit jumps and stuff. That's a different kind of rebellious adrenaline junkie chaser, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so anyway. Hello, Mama Mare. How's it going? Yes, exactly. Make sure that you are doing stuff like that. Good point, KT. I mean, I always do that, especially if, like, I guess I can feel what somebody's insecure about right away. So say if I see a young girl and she's got her head down and she's, you know, got colorful hair or something that she is, some vibrancy about her, you know, just, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I love your hair, or just like, oh, I hope you have a really good day, or, you know, nice shoes. Or if you can like just kind of read those things in people, and you can, because you have an intuition and you have feelings, and I feel like most of you are quite self-aware and aware of others, and if you're not, then that's okay, you'll get there. But you know, just slight compliments, little compliments, or like holding a fucking door for an elder, because oh my god, dude, nobody ever, oh, people are so ignorant, and people who don't say thank you, like, just make sure that you are, you know what, you can't make other people do anything, but like what you can do is just do it yourself, and hopefully that just spreads, you know what I mean? And like a little bit of kindness goes a long way, right? A little bit. Just doesn't take, it's free. Doesn't take you much to say it, you know? Okay. This candle went out too. Mama Mary, did you see that I used the Y Spell Tarot? The other, I had to tell them that it was a beautiful gift. And actually, since you're here, maybe I will use that one for the collective read today. I love it. It's just gorgeous. Like, I hate touching it because I'm like, it's so special because you gave it to me. But, yeah, but it's beautiful and I don't want it to like wear and tear. But I know we're supposed to use them. They're not decorations. So I'm trying to do that with more of my decks. Plus, you have to be careful on here with like what the graphics on the cards and stuff. But those ones are totally, they're very PG. Just there's like, I have a lot of cards with like nudity and such. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do a couple of these ones. And then, what time is it? I still have to make the store, so. Ooh, the Marrying Maiden. Interesting. 54 might mean something to some of you. So, it's like a compromising situation, subordination, succumbing to seduction, manipulation, or low self-esteem. So, what's keeping you chained? What are you married to? This could be a person, but it doesn't normally always mean that. It means like, what is like, what are you so loyal to that is keeping you chained, that's kind of not good for you? And do you need to find a solution or resolve or like some sort of compromise, or find the strength within you to like to kind of, I guess, unchain yourself? That card reminds me of the Two of Swords in tarot, where it's like that woman is the only woman on the card. She's the only energy on the card. She's holding the two swords to guard herself, obviously for protection, but she's got a blindfold on. Now, for many reasons, people, you know, go through that phase, but you can set the swords down and take the blindfold off, right? I mean, it's protection, it is, but at the same time, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just you don't know how that you're even having an issue in that area until it's like brought to your attention, you know? That's why accepting valid criticism is usually a good thing too. Okay, so 14 with prosperity, wealth, good fortune, success, express gratitude by supporting others, and material possession. So kind of what goes around comes around. Also releasing, making room for things, and just doing good deeds, like literally what goes around comes around. You guys all know how to treat people, you know, especially at this age. We were taught in play school our basic interactions with others, right? Pretty much, yeah, like I always say, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Don't be rude, share, you know, those kinds of things. Hello, goodbye, my name is, manners, all that shit. So at this point in our life, we should really have that down pat to a T, right? And advanced in, right? Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is a pretty card. So this is holding together. This is number 8. This is union, cooperation, solidarity, membership, teamwork, participation, and making a choice. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, the little peach. We love the peach. Okay. But I mean, if you look at this card, I mean, this one fish is all by itself, and then there's like a whole pile of other different fish. So also maybe feeling like, yeah, like you want to cooperate or need to cooperate. Come out of solidarity a little bit. Maybe, yeah, some teamwork, participation in something, making a choice to do so. It's fine if you're a hermit, like, and if you're a little bit, I'm not a huge go-outer person. I don't really like people that much, right? So it's fair, but to a certain degree, like I do. Even like when I go play golf, like that, you know, or do this, like this is interaction, or if I'm, you know, go to somebody's birthday for like a couple hours, which it's hard to get me to do that either, unless you're like one of the kids, one of my nephews or nieces or something like that. But I'm not a big people person. And so if you're not too, I understand, but there's other ways to fulfill that a little bit or balance it out in your life. And then we have the well. Okay, so seeking truth. Oh, this is number 48, if it matters to you. Seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, and getting to the bottom of things. So the well of you, the well of a situation, a circumstance, just listening to your intuitive well of knowledge, and right? Also, you know, like I guess seeking truth or seeking information from people who you trust or who are like-minded or who are maybe a more advanced version of thought or of maturity in experience with that said situation. I can't show you that card for long because she's naked. But anyways, This is kind of beautiful. Like there's always going to be a turnaround. It's just having the patience waiting to get through it, or like past that last hurdle. But getting to the bottom of things and finding truth, if you need that for resolve so you can move forward, that is 100% encouraged, right? Okay. So yeah, we do have obstacles with 39 coming out. It's like unexpected obstructions, a little bit of frustration, difficulties, feeling hopelessness, feeling of hopelessness, struggle, and discouragement. Yeah, like this is kind of why, well, this is a huge reason why we feel the way that we do right now, right? But we do have the innocence, 25. Again, going back to like that basic rooted version of yourself. Like, where did this go wrong? How can I fix it? What's making me uncomfortable? Am I strong enough to address it right now and handle it? Can I do it by myself? Do I want to do it by myself? Do I want to do it at all? All of these things, right, that go through our minds. A trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, and the unexpected. I think that's great. It's like also kind of like the Fool card. So like just jump over that cliff, you know, the risk it for the biscuit kind of situation. You don't know what's down there, but like also you know what is behind you. And I think, what do you want to go back to that? Or are you comfortable here on the edge of the cliff? You know, would you rather just kind of just do it? Just take the leap forward or out of said situation, you know? But this is definitely, you know, innocence of the mind too. Like make sure that don't let the darkness take over completely is what I want to say, you know, biting through 100%, biting through the shit. 21, take action and decisive action and like restoring order within self and within environment, and force applied with sensitivity, justice, tenacious devotion to a task. Well, like it is very much like telling you to get out there in the community more and like, or be a part of it in a different way. You know what I mean? That's important here. I do think that we all need a reminder of that. Like I said, you know, I just do my own thing all the time too, but like connection's important, right? And for whatever reason that you do it, everyone has different reasons, but if you're protecting yourself or guarding yourself because of experiences, please don't let them define you. Don't let them ruin the rest of the life that you have left to live and make it unenjoyable or something that, you know, you feel like you can't do with your whole self, you know, your whole heart. Just put it into you as well. Like you have to be your own well of untapped resources, you know what I mean? Because you can't expect others to fulfill things for you. And you know what I mean? We have to be there for ourselves as well. Okay, so I don't know, I'm shuffling those still. What do I want to do? I'm gonna use the Wise Tarot because Mama Mara's here and I just feel like that's respect. I'm definitely losing my voice. Just getting wore down. Oh well, I'll survive. Okay. Right? Pretty. Gold. Yes. Gorgeous. We love it. I don't even like shuffling them because I don't want them to fucking wear out. They're very slippery, though. This is the material that they're made of. They shuffle like a dream, though. Mama Mare, I'll give you a wrench, but I know you wouldn't even know what to do with it if you have one. But you can't be blue. I mean, you have to be blue. You family. Like, I know this woman in real life. Like, she lives in my real life, if you will. Here you go. Don't be alarmed. This little thing is going to pop up, Mama Mare, and you just say, okay, okay. Or you can, like, read the whole thing if you want, but you don't have to. There you go. You're good. You got it. Welcome to the wrench crew, Mama. Woo! Yeah, they don't like to be shuffled like that. They always try to just like shoot back at me. You're welcome. Oh yeah, everybody say hi to Mama Mare. Her name is Tamara, but I call her Mama Mare because I got work mom and I've got Mama Mare because, you know, my mom is no longer. So they filled her shoes just fine. Oh no, I've got 3%. Oh no, just one sec, you guys. I just gotta go grab my charger. Fuck, I'm so bad for this all the time. Every time. just like I'm getting a new phone, but like the battery on this one just sucks butt. Okay, let's do this. Chaos Queen. Oh, that's summer. See, everyone's pretty good here, Mama. They're all wonderful people. They're all very, very good people. Supportive, loving, kind. Everybody's got bad. Fuck off, bug, mosquito. Oh, if I hate them. Why are they in my house? I had the door open earlier. I guess that's probably why. Duh. Okay. So, also, Mama Mare, I did make you some jewelry. Remember? Like, I haven't talked to you in a bit, but you wanted some pieces, and I did make them for you. I don't like that tuck thing. What's going on there? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not about me. But I don't like that tickling my face. Okay, we're good. Stop fussing. Hi, 2020. How's it going, love? Okay. Cord in the way. Not digging it. Yeah, a lot of them are from America, Mama. But it's okay. I feel blessed that I have friends all over the world and I have people I help all over the world. I would fucking love to take you golfing. Seriously, any one of these days. Like, you just say the day, let's go. We might have to meet somewhere in the middle because I think you moved. Well, we don't talk about where we live anyways on here. But anyways, okay. Yeah, you could come out too. Like, totally. You could come just like stay for a night, or I could come up to you or something like that. My Jeep's not running really great right now, so I don't like take it far until I get it looked at, or have the money to do so. So I have to, I've been trying to maintenance it the best I can, but shit's just fucking, sometimes I'm like, it would be nice to have a man, but then I'm like, nah, I can figure it out myself. You'll come to me? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and we should definitely do it. I'll take you, I want to take you to a couple places. I'll choose 2 and we'll just go back to back each day. And yeah, you can like come spend the weekend with me or something. You will do a live stream. You guys want to watch Mama Mare golf? You want me to teach her? I teach so many people, so don't be like kids and and old people and all kinds of everybody in between. I have so much fun doing it. I love it. It's such a passion. It's like, honestly, that is another thing. So finding something that, you know, you can fuel your, release a lot of your pain and like kind of transmute it into something. It just put it into something else, artwork, or writing, or, you know, or working on cars, or whatever your thing might be, right? Like whatever you like to do that you're passionate about. And golf, like, I just went hard and I got really good at it, and I love doing it, and it just kept me on track, right? With my depression and everything. It just brought me that. Well, it does, you know, to a certain degree. It's winter. When it's winter here, it's a long fucking winter. So you really have to be creative. But the summertime, there's a lot more to do. You can go fishing, you can go golfing, you can go hiking, you can go camping, you can go on road trips. Like, the roads are pretty treacherous in the winter here too, so we're all just kind of cramped into our fucking house like a sardine can. So we have the 9 of Pentacles coming out. It did come out in the reverse. I don't know if I want to take reversals with this deck. I just think it's just beautiful, and I just don't want it to be in a negative. But anyways, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's actually one of my favorites. Look at her with all her sunflowers and all her pentacles. Lulu, that's kind of what reminded me of like your energy. Do you know what I mean? I was telling you about that. I should have used this deck for you, but the other one was beautiful too. Anyways, it's one of my favorites. It's gorgeous. You know, she's very abundant. She's all about, I don't know, just waiting for that patiently, knowing that she's put in the work and that all of the abundance is coming, and that last pentacle, the 10th pentacle, that's the last to come, but she's almost there. Yeah, I love that. She knows how abundant she is. You know how abundant you are. You know what you bring to the table, you guys. Like, you forget that sometimes, but you shouldn't, you know, and I'll be here every day to remind you. 7-11. I'm probably going to have to get going after this. Gala. Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome. Queen, how are you? Gala was like one of my first, you were like one of my first mods, weren't you? And you like did your due diligence, like fucking, sometimes depends on what we're doing or what time it is too. That's a huge thing. So just like, the clock, literally. Depends on what time it is. Depends on the people that it brings in, which is usually time, and then all that stuff. But we would have, Gala, I mean, when I was golfing, I had like 84 or something at my highest. People were in there. But, you know, like 40 people when you're trying to do readings, and a lot of them are just kind of coming in with nonsense and or being, you know, pigs or whatever it might be. Gala fucking had her hands full. And so I was like, okay, I got to mod more people, but it's hard to trust anybody. But look, anyone that comes in here, I definitely trust because you're all very consistent. And like, you know, Shamrock and Jamie, she's been at OGKT too. Yeah. But there's been a few streams where like Gala, she was absent for a while because I don't know. I think you were going through some health stuff or something. I don't know. You're going through something. You were absent for a little while and I was like, damn, I miss my girl. Yeah, it does get crazy in here. No, it's okay. You can go ahead. Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. I mean, I'll call you later, actually. I haven't talked to you on the phone in a while either, Mama. Was going through a lot. Trying to distract myself from everybody and everything. Okay, so we've got, oh, this is beautiful. So we've got, oh, there it is. Shut your fucking mouth. Look at this. We got the Ten of Pentacles coming out, right? This is great. With the Ten of Pentacles coming out, there it is. There's your 10th Pentacle. There's like that stability, emotional stability, financial stability. All of the things that you're looking for that you're missing are coming. And it's just right around the corner because we have the World coming out as well. This is all about change. This is all about, you know, the start of a new. The world is your oyster, if you will. You know, I love this. Learning lessons. This is great. I can't show you that one really because, well, there's boobies out. I'm never drawing on these cards with putting tape on them. Oh, okay. I just thought maybe you were going through something because that's what I do when I fell off the face of the earth. I'm just like, gone. I'll just deal with it and then I come back. 7 of Wands. Okay, so I mean, guarding yourself, like you've been through some stuff for sure. Once you get to this level though, like, I mean, once you've gone through the things that you have had to go through to get to this 10 of Pentacles space or this, like this completion, if you will, you're kind of guarding your world, your abundance. That's okay. Please actually don't change that. Normally I'd be like, no, you know, you shouldn't be like that. But in this case, I'm going to say, you know, I really want you to, yeah, just make sure you got your head on a swivel because once you start becoming abundant, people, especially negative people or things, are very much attracted to you. And of course, want what you have, right? So just be mindful of that when your glow up is on around the corner and don't share with everybody. Don't do it. Just don't do it, man. I don't know what I'm not going to do. What everyone thinks I'm going to do. Freak out, man. I should watch that movie tonight. I was just going to say eat some more edibles, but like I feel like I've permanently fried my brain from eating them for like 4 days straight or 4 nights straight. And I mean, I'm a stoner, but I don't really eat, like I'm not usually eating it. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay. So you definitely, like if you're going to give to somebody, you have no problem telling someone to fuck off. It's kind of what I'm getting with this because it's like, well, I've offered, I mean, I don't want your lowball offer. I know in the end I'm going to pay for it anyways. Right? Like you're just kind of done with it. Yeah, the knowing, the High Priestess. It's like, I know what to expect from people. I'm not playing anymore. You know, I'm not going to give in to anything. So there's the Queen of Pentacles. Damn, man. Yeah. You're like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I know who I am. This is what you guys, this is what's around the corner. So if any of you are feeling like down, and it could be in your current right now too, you could just, you know, the Chariot, forward movement with that thought, with that feeling, with everything inside of you. I'm moving forward with myself and my abundance. I'm doing it unapologetically. Get the fuck out of my way. Also, definitely get out of my way with your little small fucking coin. I've got all the coins. You know what I mean? That's kind of where you're at with it. Or you need to be because look at no more sleepless nights. No more staying up with this fucking worry. No more stress about it. Yeah, done. Yeah, you're just done. And you're putting a halt to anyone coming towards you and nipping it in the bud, really. You're not even putting that energy out there. So it's not going to be attracting, you know. Yeah, you're just changing your whole vibe. Oh, it just made me really warm and excited. Like, that's crazy. I feel super hot right now. Not like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so like, yeah, you're not putting your emotions or investing your emotions into anything other than yourself right now. And like, rightfully so, because you've gone through a fucking heck and back, you know. And also that balance too, like within like kind of the knowing and finding that direction with the High Priestess and the Chariot. like, you know where your abundance is. Also, you know, like, your connections, where they stand, who's worthy of it and who isn't. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely isn't about, this one is all about you. This reading, there is not, I don't really feel like a lot of love. All the love that I'm feeling is like that for yourself. Like, this is exactly what I was trying to get at earlier. I'm really proud. This is exciting. Aren't they gorgeous, Nance? I know, Mama Mare got them for me. Like, well, yeah, she had the deck and I loved it. And then she's like, oh, I'll get you a brand new one. And then I got her decks and we've swapped, and yeah, that's what you do. So, yeah, this is gorgeous. This, for me, I just love it. Like, this all about, you know, with this black and white, this two balances, like the yin and the yang. You're finding serious balance in these decisions that you're making. Although there isn't like, there's no swords out here. This is all about, mind you, this has been a slow process, right? Because all pentacles, it's like, this has taken a long time. This didn't happen overnight. It was not fast moving. It still might take a little bit, but it's right around the corner. I mean, with the Chariot coming out, that's speeding it up. That will speed it up some. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a little bit more quick movement after that long fucking dreary period of just like drug out whatever it was that was hindering you. Yeah, we could do a few tea leaves, and then I'm going to have to shut it down because I have to go to the store and everything closes at like 9 o'clock around here. And then I can, if I don't go out later to go see my, if I don't go out for once in my life, I'm going to go out and do something maybe later, but gonna watch a scary movie with some people, but I might just come home and just hang out here because I don't really care if I hang out with anyone or not, really. So let's put this magical baby away. But I mean, tea leaves are always nice. It kind of gives you just a little bit of a future prediction. I'm actually gonna start doing like actual like tea leaf reading, like tea readings, and I don't know, I guess flowers and water, and I'm just going to start doing different things. I'm going to start, I don't know, showing you more of what I am able or capable of doing, because I hate being called a card reader, even though I know I'm up here reading cards right now, but it's not what I do. This is just visual proof to clarify normally the shit that I'm spitting when I channel first, if I give you a little channel to read first. But the cards are beautiful, you know, and she who dies with the most cards wins is kind of a joke we always make, but oh, it's 10 there. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. So it's 10:19 there. Are the minutes still the same? Okay, that was a dumb question page. Herbs, herbs, herbs. Ooh, I'm not going to take that because I'm not ready for it. When are you going live, Herbs? Hello, how are you doing? It's so good to see you too. Yeah, we made it. I didn't do it by myself, you guys. We all did it, okay? And actually, I didn't ever expect any of this. I was not on here for, I mean, it took me a long time, and I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? It was a slow process, and it was a long journey, but it very much, every step was needed, and every step has been taken, and I don't know, just thank you guys so much for the support. All I can say is that I love you just as much as I guess you love me. So the fact that most of you come back, and a lot of you know me on other panels too, and like just a lot of you know my personal like life as well. So I mean, logically this is what you get no matter what, but yeah, try to be a little bit more reserved here, right? So anyways, I love you for loving me, because I know I'm not for everybody. So you will receive a gift, and do not be tempted to lower your standards. So for not lowering your standards, you'll be given a divine gift. Like, or yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But slowly but surely getting ahead. The tortoise in the hare. My dad always says like off like a herd of turtles in a windstorm. When I was a kid, I used to cook my bean. I was like, not fast. What do you mean? And then I got older, and I was like, now I say it to the kids, and they have the same little look on their face when I say it. But you know, it makes sense when. So you need to defend yourself. Absolutely. So just make sure that you guard these special gift that you receive for all this hard work. You don't want someone to come swooping in and take it, right? And then the wheel. So indecisiveness and allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Well, that's what happens when we let other energies affect us, right? And influence our general being. So doing something risky and taking a chance. There's that, you know, that fool energy again. It's necessary for you to do that, but just make sure that you're mindful of like, the intentions going into jumping over the cliff, or like don't do it because everyone else is doing it, is what I'm trying to say. Do it for your own reasons, or do something else that no one else is doing. Be the trendsetter. No, don't jump off a bridge with everybody, right? Is what I can suggest. But you guys probably know that. I wouldn't jump off the bridge anyways. Even if there was a fire, I'd probably just burn because I'm not going to drown and I'm scared of heights. I don't know. That would be a weird situation. Now that I think about it, I don't really know what I would do until I was in the situation. Okay, so we have the bull. So do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Definitely. Like, you know, make sure that you're not letting people push you around and not making people, or not, what? Letting people make your decisions for you. Not allowing people to control that wheel that is your life, right? Don't let people in your head. Don't let people in your heart unless you trust them. But like love really for me is like you're giving somebody the power to destroy you and hoping that they're not going to use it, or trusting them. That's huge too. I don't know. I just have different viewpoints on love, but it's not like I hate it or anything. I just feel like it's a lot of power to give somebody, right? And usually they will use it, and usually it does hurt. So, you know, it hurts. Like it's harder to find true love than money. It's hurts more to lose, and it's harder to keep. So, it takes more work anyway. Yeah, someone will gossip about your secrets. So just be careful who you are trusting, and like definitely telling it very personal things to, because apparently there are people, and I think you already know, like there isn't anything I'm going to tell you on here, you guys, that you don't already know. You're just coming here for clarity, for your intuition, right? You already know all the answers. They're within you, but hearing it from someone else, even myself included, I'll go for readings from people I trust, right? That are other fellow divine people. So romance, celebration, and party. I think that you've been in this feeling for too long, this mental state for too long. It's important, and you're being encouraged to go out and have a little bit of fun, or find a reason to celebrate something within yourself that you're proud of, whether there's other people around or anybody knows about it or not. Do you know what I mean? And fuck what people think, and fuck what people say. You know what I mean? You know how you feel. You know what's going on in your life. You know what you do and what you don't do. Other people have influence. Yes, I get that. But they shouldn't define us. It just shouldn't define us. Okay. So the flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay. Here comes someone. But, I mean, again, that's something we're all aware of. We know who that person is, you know what I mean? And paying attention to your finances, I feel like maybe this person has had a little bit of influence, or maybe taken advantage of you yet again. Affairs with your family. Of course it's family. Always is, isn't it? Or somebody that you consider family. A meeting with a stranger could be very important, so don't disregard anybody, you know, even on the street passing, if every meeting or encounter means something. And sometimes we just bypass something that was like maybe that gift that you're waiting for, or that not you're waiting for, but that you're supposed to be given. And just be open-minded to people that you meet, and maybe they have something to offer for further growth, whether it's, I mean, advice or whatever it might be, right? Problems to be resolved. This person might help you resolve your problems, or find some sort of resolve in them. Maybe not all of them. I don't know how it's going to happen, but that's the surprise, right? The mystery. Okay. Oh, the sun just went down. It got so dark in here. It's not even down. It's just like moved, right? Never mind. So honor and respect will come to you. If you just kind of keep that crown, like, you know what I mean? Keep your crown straight, and make sure that you wear it proud, and keep your chin up. Keep your head high. When you're doing this, it's going to fall, right? You're not going to be able to see anything. You've got a crown over your eyes, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and your hair's going to be in your face, and like, fuck, nobody likes that. So just make sure that you're proud of your fucking self. You know, make sure that everything you do take pride in. Make sure that even without merit or recognition from others, you're still proud of yourself, right? Make sure the things that you're doing are do things that make you proud, rather than doing things or stooping to lower levels or lower vibrations and allowing them to affect or dictate what you do or think or feel or say, right? So I hope that all of you are having a good, Sunday evening. Actually, Widow, Shamrock would be good to talk to. I mean, obviously, I'm happy to help too. And like I said, I'd be happy to give you a personal reading, because we've been communicating a little bit here and there on like comments or whatever. And sincere wish will be granted. Okay, and I'll leave the tea leaves at that. But like, you guys need to know that, like, just being your most authentic, true self Nobody gets rewarded for running around being a little jackass, right? And treating other people like shit all the time. I mean, even we don't feel good about it logically. I mean, deep down when you lay your head on the pillow at the end of the night, you're like, fuck, I mean, we could have done that differently. Like, I feel bad about like Brenda's ranch. I forgot like fucking 15 years ago when I worked at Boston Pizza. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit bothers me. So you can imagine at like immediate magnitude with somebody who I care about. If there's any kind of difference or disagreement. And nobody likes to lose things, places, people that they care about, right? But sometimes people got to go if they're fucking not good for you. And I keep saying that, and I know that, and you'll make your own decisions. But at the end of the day, you know what's better for you, or no, you know what's good for you, and you know it's not. So use your discernment. And yeah, Shami's been through some horrible stuff, widow. And like maybe if I hope you're not just yanking his chain or saying that, because like that's serious shit, right? And like he struggles with it, so it's something if you struggle with, maybe the two of you could speak about. You know what I mean? It's nice to. That's why these platforms are here, like I said, to build these connections. Okay, so take a little break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Pretty much just stop worrying about everything. Just stop worrying about everything at once. Just little day by day steps. You have to take them in just little steps. Just take little steps. Be fucking kind to yourself too. If you did have a huge to-do list and you only accomplished 2 things on it and you're gonna beat yourself up about it, why don't you look at it like there's 2 ways to look at this. You accomplished those 2 things, so now your list is shorter, or I didn't accomplish everything on my list and I barely got anything done. Like there's 2 ways you can look at things, always, every fucking scenario, okay? Sometimes more, but like just be open-minded to that, I suppose. Maybe you guys could help Blossom strong. Euless is grateful on Father's Day. 24 hours after Euless's mother, taking care of her and both of them. Okay. Oh, all the hair just stood up on my body. Just a minute. Okay. I'm sorry, I just had to take a moment of silence for those 2 poor. Oh, immediately. Okay. I'm just skipping. Keep it together, Paige. I feel everything. I see everything. I'm not just up here fucking with you guys when I say that, and I just... Do you know how to get a hold of him, KT? Can you send him my way, please? Because I definitely have some things that... Yeah. Oh, thank you, Smash. That makes me feel good. See those little things. Like, look at, Smash just come in and fucking, that's how you should enter a room. You know what I mean? You fucking rock, buddy. I do love you. And honestly, you never know how somebody feels, right? Like, I'm trying to showcase like my jewelry and stuff too, get it out there a little bit more. But if you're feeling low on yourself, hit Smash up. He'll make you feel better. You've been showing support. Yeah. So everybody, we just be mindful of that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just let him know I'm looking for him. Okay. Like not in a creepy way. Don't make him feel like he's got to fucking run. You know what I mean? But like just say, hey, I'm really super connected and I can definitely feel like every single bit of what so they were showing me the scenario too. So like, I'm just emotional right now about this for him. It's like I'm going to tear up. For all of you who have lost. I mean, I lost my mom and I had to go through that by myself, and my husband left after 9 years. He just left and never came home because he couldn't handle how I was grieving and he wasn't there to help me. So he left for someone else. And then it's just been back to back to back loss. Like I just, like last month lost my little best friend, my little furry best friend in the whole wide world. You know what I mean? My familiar, my soul companion. We go through these things and it's so fucking hard, and a lot of us don't know how to ask for help. A lot of us don't know that, or if we have asked for help, it's been turned down or we've been discouraged or we've been told we're doing it wrong. And, this is all a personal journey and no one can fucking tell you how to feel about the loss of anything. And no one can tell you how long you can grieve and no one can tell you how to fucking do it. And people who are like that, that's why I choose to do it alone, because in my experience, no support is better than the wrong kind of support, right? It can really damage you to have that kind of shit go on in your life and then not have anybody there for you in the right ways, right? And you can just, and a lot of the time when you're going into something, I've learned to be like, hey, okay, I'll sit with my friend and I'll say, or even if they're not my friend, if they're just a person I know and I see that they've walked away, like I know when stuff's going on with people, people open up to me like crazy, but it is a thing it's my whole life. So you go into a situation with somebody who's very down or upset, or you know that they're going through something, and you say, do you want comfort or do you want advice? Because right there, then you're not going to have that whole miscommunication, or you'll get an understanding right there. You know what I mean? And I think those are definitely things to, oh, thanks, Lulu. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard I know that everybody's going through some stuff, but like some of us have really gone through some shit in like a really short amount of time. And some people don't make it through some of the shit we've gone through, you guys. You know that, right? So you have to give yourself credit for how strong you really are and the fact that you get up every day, you know, and that you're still here. And if this is a place for you that keeps you on, like, in some way, you know, like wanting to do that, then I'm so happy to be here for you, okay? How are you doing, Lone Wolf? I was thinking about you, like, last night, and then even today, I was like, you were on my mind. Are you okay? Also, you didn't reach out to get a hold of me, so I'm still here to help if you want that help. You know who needs a wrench is Smash for sure, because he's got the same fucking attitude as me. I love it. Everybody here, honestly, has had my back and or I have respect for, or I know respects me for sure. Oh, Free Side, how are you doing, honey? It's good to see you. You get up for your dog? There you go. I mean, like, you know, like, so you get the whole soul companion thing. Like, that dog is your fucking ride or die. That's your best friend. And especially because of what you've gone through. That's where I miss my fart bean right now, like really bad. Like I'm just going through so much shit, and she's always been my little rock. You know, they help absorb, they heal us. It's fucking difficult, man. My house is quiet. You know, like my daughter's with her dad. I mean, there's just me and all of this loss in this house. You know, I'm trying to change the energy in it, trying to work past it. You know, and I don't want to leave my home, you know what I mean? I've tried to move the furniture around. I'm just saying that there's things that we can do. We got to try everything. But if you have a pet and you know that pet is like helping you heal, make sure that you buy them fucking top-notch food. You know, you do the best, do your due diligence. And yes, I have other cats, but like 3 of them are my daughters, logically. And like Beans is just my little soul companion, you know. I love my Burry too. He's a good boy. And he's like also my baby, but yeah, there's a lot missing in my life right now too. You know what I mean? But I'm happy to be here for everybody. And if I can provide some sort of comfort or guidance, or even if you need help with fucking anything, like I'm here. If I can do it for you, I will. If I can't, I will tell you I can't, because I'm honest. I'm not going to pretend I can do something I can't, right? I'm also not going to make promises I can't keep. So just remember that. I'm loyal, ride or die too. Okay. Your uncle just yelled at you for using gravy on your french fries. Well, maybe you should put cheese and gravy on them and have a poutine and really get his fucking goat going, eh? Be like, how do you like me now? I'm going to Canada. I don't know. You just gotta like do things different. Like I remember I told you that, like do stuff that they don't expect from you. Like who cares? Why would that even bother you? Like, say fuck it. If you're like, you just don't watch me eat. Like mind your fucking own plate. Like, you know what I mean? You need some baddie energy. You need like maybe not a woman like me, but like you need someone behind you, or you need to find that within yourself. It's like, you know, no more shit to take. Tracy. Is she in here? Yes. Hi, honey. Hello, Pirana. How are you doing? Oh, happy belated 4th. Where were you? Where have you been, actually? You're always working your little ass off, though. It's probably where you've been. You haven't had a poutine? Okay, everybody needs to have, this is your homework. We're going to poutine day, even if you have to make it at your house. It's just french fries and of your choice, whether they're crinkle or they're shoestring or they're regular or they're chunky. I don't give a fuck, just as long as it's a potato and it's fried, okay? And then you're going to take, cheese curds, like it's good to have like the actual cheese curds if you can get those. I know if you guys can't, whatever, and they're a little bit more expensive. And then a nice gravy that you like. You know what I mean? Even just like a packet of it. And that's as simple as that. A little bit of salt and pepper and fucking yeehaw. It's like amazing. You can also just use like shredded cheese. Mozzarella would probably be your best way to go for like the similar. An oracle. Disco fries. We have New York fries here, and they're pretty good. I mean, they're all right. Widowmaker. Do you want oracle or do you want tarot? Wow, is that a spider? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just squished my fucking lip. All right. It's not 10. Okay. Wow. 4, 2, 4. Would it not be? 4 and 4 is 8. Plus 2, 10. Is that what you're trying to get me to do or no? Yeah, fuck spiders, man. I just can't. I know. I'm sorry. I smashed this. I didn't mean to. I didn't know really what it was. And then I grabbed him and I squished him. But he was dangling. He was like, meh. I don't like when they do that. It's a time of day. $4.24. Okay. Yeah, it's like 7:30. Yeah, 7:39 here right now. I know. Show me that card. These ones? And you want me to count to 4? Like, I'm not, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just like, give me a sec, okay? Let me just tap into what you're saying. You and your fucking trickster energy, but it is like, I know you're all about the numbers. You were doing it last night too. You have a baby mantis? You have like a funny farm or what? Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium? Just kidding. Come to my little creepy petting zoo. Good spiders and praying mantises. They're kind of neat, actually. Don't they like eat their... I'm killing Independent Mike. Okay. Sorry, dude. Dr. Doolittle. Thank you, KT. That's like... Peter Parker. I'm not. Well, like, sometimes I'll catch something real swift, like, and then I'll check and make sure that I'm not Spider-Man with my reflexes. I'm not. Trust me. I'm totally not. Okay, just a minute here. I don't really do the number thing. Like, I will, and I can, and I have numerology, like, knowledge, but I just kind of go with the flow because the messages are from divine, right? They're out of our control is kind of the whole point of what I go flow with, but I mean, whatever. I'll try to please you as much as possible. Every time you pick a card is a death card. Well, I'll prove you wrong right now. KG Parker, 2-putt page mail. Fuck you guys. It's okay. I love it. Okay, so nine. We have the 9 of Wands. Now, this is very much allowing outer influences to affect your inner world in a sense of, well, kind of all the shit we were talking about a little bit earlier, but on a deeper level. Like protecting yourself. Like, look at this. This is not, I mean, he's not comfortable, right? I mean, his footing isn't sure. He's got fucking barbed wire underneath his feet. He's going like this. You know, I mean, some people coming at you. I mean, maybe it's getting heavy. Maybe that's getting to be too much. I know you probably aren't super bothered by it. Like, I mean, on the outside, but deep down, I mean, imagine it's not comfortable. Well, yeah, because, well, then there's a 10 of Wands. So also going through like something where people were judging you for going through it or how you were going through it, and then carrying a lot of weight on your back or on your shoulders with the 10 of Wands. I mean, like, it's a burden. It's like carrying a burden. Oh, shit. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, the Knight, this is a Knight of Swords. This is very much air. This is air, you know what I mean? So we've got fire signs, we've got air signs, we've got, well, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Just like, I don't know, being in like the dark, like I don't know what it is. Like, what are you protecting? You're protecting yourself. I get that. but you're in your head, like it's like the thoughts, is like things go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's very interesting energy. Yeah, heartbreak, loss, you know what I mean? That Three of Swords. Again, in your mind though, in your head, like it hurts your heart, it hurts your mind. Finding like some sort of fucking outlet to like assist with the burden of it. It's like carrying a burden for way too long. Carrying a burden for way too long. I mean, or like, even if it's not a long time, it feels so heavy that it's like, it might as well have been like 10 years that you've been carrying it because it's that heavy. Do you know what I mean? Or like trying to think of a solution to get that weight off, or like, where am I going to set this down and how am I going to like go through it and organize it and get rid of what is not for me or doesn't serve me and my forward movement, or hindering your forward movement. Yeah, we've got the King of Swords. So like, definitely, you know, like guarding you're up in your head, but also you know why you are. Like, you've been through so much shit, so you're like, the only thing I can trust right now is my thoughts. You know, like, I can trust my thoughts, I think. Maybe you're in your head too much about it, because there's no cups here, so emotions are kind of blocked right now. You're blocking out this card. I just tried to... Okay, this card's tried to come out like 3 times now. This is the Ace of Swords, and you're not open to new ideas. You're not open to new ideas. You got it all figured out, apparently. You know what I mean? Or that's what it seems like. Yeah, I mean, things that you were chained to, with the Devil coming out, and we have the 2 cups in the reverse, which is the loss of a connection of you know, the other person that filled your cup, or that you filled theirs, or you both fill each other's cups, really, or you did. Then we have the 9 of Swords coming out in the Tower, and okay, so this is okay. Just a minute. So, logically, you have lost, you've gone through loss, and you have been judged, and you have been told, and you have said, fuck it. Yeah, I mean, your Tower moment, which is lost, and I mean, losing somebody that you love, you know, puts you absolutely in this state of mind, this state of feeling, this state of being, you know, the shit that keeps you up at night, the shit that's like the dark shit, you know, shadow man shit, almost, it seems. That's what I'm feeling from this. But like, you know what toxic traits you have, you know what you know what you go to gravitate to for comfort too, which is usually not a good thing, I think, with the Devil coming out. And like, it does recreate these Tower moments over and over and over again, because it's like, well, I'm just gonna keep, I don't know, like feeling, it's either you feel nothing or you feel pain, or you it's just like your emotions are closed off to anything else, because of the experience that you're going through, and you need different ways to deal with it, I would think, a little bit. Because being in your head about it is going to kill you, right? The storm in your head is going to kill the flowers. Okay. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. You want to come out of this. You would like to have more calm. You want to have a little bit more calm in your life. Yeah. Like, you already know what to do with this coming out. You would like your abundance to be filled again, and you do have control of this, like the wheel in your life. You just... don't allow it to get the best of you. Like, you have control of the wheel, so don't let it turn not in your favor. Don't forget about your power. Don't forget about, not your power, don't forget about don't forget about the strength that you have because of the things that you have endured. And no, they're not good things, and no, they're not nice, and they don't make us feel good, but there was lessons in it, in some regard or another. And not in that said situation or the actual loss, but like the journey on a bigger scale, okay? Yeah, what time is it? Oh, fuck, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna pull one for Wolf, because I need to prove him that he doesn't always just get that card. And also, that card's not a bad card, by the way. Death card is all about, like, transformation, death, and rebirth. So, I mean, it's actually one of my favorite cards in the deck, by the way, Lone. So don't think that it's a negative thing. And if you don't know much about tarot, and everybody is different when they read the cards, right? When I read them, there's no dark card in tarot. It's all it is it's a story. It's a life story. It starts from here and it ends here, and everything in between is all the little shit, and it just kind of gives you insight or connection to, you know what I mean, of what is going on that we're already aware of. Okay, sorry, I will catch up. Oh, thanks, Tracy. It is so good to see you. I just love you. I love your energy, but you already know that. You're so loved. You're an angel. Okay, what's going on in here? What just happened? Which Brandon do I even want to know? Okay. Like, time them out if they don't heed the warning. Honestly, if you, like, just use your discernment, Smash. Like, you know what I put up with and what I fucking don't, right? When I'm channeling, I'm tapped in. I'm not looking at the chat. I can't because I'm focused, right? Just respectfully to the person that I'm reading for, right? Because these are vulnerable things. These are people's lives, like, right? I have to be very much focused. But, so, yeah, just use your discernment. Yeah. Like, don't, like, it depends on the offense, right? Like, use your discernment with that. If someone's coming in here and being a pig, like, they're just going to go all that. They're not coming back. Like, you just get rid of them, right? But if someone is in here and they're kind of, like, projecting a little bit of, like, they're being a little bit of a dick, I mean, I'll always address it first to see where that pain is coming from, because that's what projection is, right? So if they need help and I can kind of calm them down or find a fucking middle ground with them, even if they're coming at me, I'll use my discernment for that too. But, like, I don't like pigs in here. I don't want anyone coming in here, like, and demanding things, but they'll get a warning. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like, how about three strikes and you're out? But use your discernment with that. They get one fucking strike if they're being a dirtball. You know what I mean? Or if they're not being respectful at all to anybody in here, they just got to go, right? Or they're bringing drama up in here, they got to go. That's kind of my only rule. And I don't really like to, like, ban people, but, like, yeah, I mean, some people just don't need to come back ever. So, like I said, I gave you a wrench because I trust you, so you can use your discernment. And if something does happen where it's like, you know, I'll just let you know. I'll say, hey, you know, maybe we won't do that, but, like, until it comes up, I guess we're good. You're good. I trust you guys, and I need all the backup I can get because I'm not paying attention when I'm channeling. I just can't. Right? It is what it is. I mean, I could just make videos and then I don't have to put up with it, but I just really do like to connect with your energies on lives, and it gives you guys kind of a breathing room for in between everything else in the day that, you know, other panels and stuff like that. Oh my God, I know, mine's 13 and I'm just like, I'm gonna fight you on the front lawn one day. I know it. Okay, so check it out there, mister. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me just look at this. Yeah, okay, so you're being reminded, Wolf, look at, you have serious emotional and mental conflict and from others going on, right? And, like, that's okay, that's gonna happen, right? It's like a battle, it's constant conflict, right? But it's stuff that you don't feel good about after doing, and, like, you know that those people probably don't feel great either, and, like, so there has to be some resolve. But, like, the 10 of Pentacles coming out, that's a fucking great card. You know what I mean? It's been slow. It's a slow process to achieve that. Waiting for that abundance to grow, whether that's within yourself or actual finances, or if it's in your life or your connections. This is such a weird thing to say, but it's like almost like you want someone to have dinner with. You want someone to understand you, like someone that you can you want somebody that you can, like, just trust, and that sees you for you and that loves you for you and who wants to be there for you. Like seeking out the 10 of Pentacles almost is what I'm feeling from this, from the experience of constant anguish and battle and conflict from others and within yourself, right? Then we have the Strength card coming out, which is a beautiful card. This is, you know, definitely taming that beast within inside of you, or, like, getting control of certain things, or having the strength to, like, and the fortitude to fight through and stick your fucking hand in that lion's mouth. You know what I mean? Like, just, you have the strength, and look at, this is an eternal sign. This is infinity. You're not meant to not be here. This is just part of your journey. And you need to find that strength within inside of you. And you're not going to find it in another person. It's got to be you first, and then that person comes afterwards, right? Because what do you have to offer if you're in this state of being right now, right? You have to fucking balance your light and your dark. Balance your heart and your mind. You know, you have to deal with this, and you have to love yourself more than you have to love yourself first, and then you don't need somebody. You have the choice to want somebody in your life, right? So, and then you have things to offer them, like, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, you got this. I can't show this card because there's boobies on it. Her vag is out. she's fucking naked. Okay, we can't show it. This is completion. It's like putting to rest, like having options too. Like, she's holding, okay, and she's coming out of she's like blooming out of something. She's like coming out of like the ground. Okay, I'll just cover up her titties and her cooch, and I'll just show you. Okay, okay, okay. So see, kind of, she's like, and like she's got the power. She's holding. She's got all the options. Like she's got these options. She's got the light and the dark. That's again what I was saying. Balancing that. It's like finding that oneness, that wholeness within yourself, and like everything else will just start to follow through. I know that this is vague, but I'm just saying, like you said, if you want an extensive reading, like I said, I'd offer it because you're not in a great place right now. I would love to do it for you for free. We can do a one-on-one video chat or whatever you want. That's what I usually do. Or a phone call if you don't feel like you want to expose your face. I don't care. You guys already know who I am, what I look like. You always have, right? I always made that a thing. Because, and then you can trust me. I'm not going to take your information and do anything. And number one, legally, I cannot do that because you're my client, right? Like that's just a thing that with psychology and being a therapist you can't fucking do. And it's just kind. It's just like what you do when people trust you with their fucking life and their feelings. Like you don't just go and destroy them with it, right? When I say that I love people and I say that I care and that I'm trustworthy and I'm loyal and I'm here for you, I mean every word of that. So whatever that means to you. But okay, I think that's gonna have to be conclusive for right now. Oh, no, I lied. I fibbed. I joke, I kid. What is that, Eminem? Okay, yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. Get on that. Get on there and ride. Just ride it. Just take your power, take your strength, find it within you, and fucking soar with it. Get on that bird. Go for a ride. You know, and also, like, whatever you're doing, I want you to do your homework is I want you to do the opposite. Try the opposite. Or try something that's just a little different than what you're normally doing or how you normally react, okay? Can you promise me that? And I know that it's hard to do, but you're going to see a huge difference in a short fucking period of time. Because once you start throwing things that people don't expect, it makes them think for a minute, right? Or like, oh shit, that person ain't playing, or that's not, I can't treat them like that anymore. You know, people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. I told you that last night. And then the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not been easy. You know what you bring to the table, but be certain about these things. Be certain about who you are. Be certain about what you want. The universe only knows two answers, and it knows one answer, and it's yes, okay? So for our manifestations, if we're manifesting and we're in a bad mental state or we're in a dark place, there's a lot of negativity. There's like only that fluxing and flowing through like the source that we feed, and it feeds us. It's like, so it's easier to manifest negative shit. If you haven't noticed, right? We have bad thoughts and we're like, oh no, we would never want that to happen, but then it does. And then, you know, you try really hard to manifest good things, but just be certain. You can't be wishy-washy with stuff, or else you're going to get, ouch, fuck, I just burnt my own leg. You're going to get wishy-washy back, right? Whatever you put out there, whatever you feed the source is going to give you back. But just make sure it only knows one answer. So just make sure just make sure that you're doing the best that you can to create, to assist and or create good manifestations for yourself and for others, right? Okay. I have to go because I only have an hour now, but I will be back later, guys. I love spicy chicken. It's fucking delicious, but it doesn't like my body. Yes, thank you, KT. That's beautiful. Also, like, you know, everyone here is very much. I also did watch you go and do some instigating, though. You know, and I know that maybe, like, it's because it's coming from a place of hurt or whatever it is that you're trying to get out of you. But, like, or I felt like it was very, you went out, like, picking at people. And I guess if that's your, like, relationship with them, but, like, I've noticed it, especially last night after coming in here and feeling super low and all that stuff. But then, you know, kind of, and I guess if that's like around the boys or whatever, but I'm just saying, you know, doing stuff like that isn't helping. Probably you feel good about yourself, right? And if that's the place that you're in right now, then we need to work on that. So do something different, right? Don't go around and act like a little jackass and then expect anybody to get something else in return. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're doing that all the time. I'm just saying last night I seen an example of it, right? So we can't cry wolf if we're picking at the wolf and it bites us, you know what I mean? Or that kind of thing. So just make sure, no pun intended, just make sure you're behaving the way that you, like, act accordingly. Treat other people how you want to be treated, right? Like, that's just the basic form of what I can say, but the death card did not come out for you. Not a bad card, not even a single one. Not there isn't a bad card in tarot. It really isn't. And if you think it's a bad card, then that is definitely something you got to work on the inside, because it's not. And they will trigger, things will trigger you, but it's important to understand why, right? If you don't know why, but you're triggered, you need to find the answer for that. And that's not in anybody else, that's in you. Because you know why things make you feel the way that they do. You know how people affect you. You know how to get other people going. You know all these things. We all know this shit. We're not babies. We are grown. Most of us aren't very mature, but we are grown, okay? And maturity comes with experience, and maturity comes with time. Okay, anyways, long story short, I love all of you, and I'm glad that you're all here for each other. And that's the thing, like, is just make sure that you utilize your spaces that you go to for connection are like not, you're not shitting where you eat, right? Or like, that's not cool. We don't do that. That's just gonna make a mess everywhere, and nobody likes to eat shit, so, right? Also remember, mushrooms grow in shit, so give yourself some credit. It's a thing. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Well, it's true, man. Like, sometimes I think about that. I'm like, everything in my life is shit. And I'm like, but mushrooms grow in shit. And things grow in the dark. Some things can't grow in the light. And that's what I mean by, like, respect your dark side and respect your light side. And pull from both and use your discernment when you're doing so, right? Yeah. Because, I mean, I know that we can all... Sugar and vinegar, right? Sugar and vinegar. Or you can mix it and you can have sweet and sour. Fuck, I don't know. Like, there's the whole thing. To your palate's taste, I suppose. Balance your shit out, you know? Balance yourself. Yeah, okay, so I have the lotus flower tattooed on my leg with the Om Mani Padme Hum, the purification jewels of the lotus. And it's the reason I got the tattoo was because it is a fucking world renowned in every culture, every religion. Like the lotus flower means it's such a big meaning, and it's such a beautiful flower, but it will not grow anywhere other than that dirty fucking scummy ass water that it comes from. It has to be dark, dirty, fucking just not where things should be. It's the darkness, and it won't grow in anything else. And then when it comes, it brings itself to the surface and of the shit of its environment, and it blooms, and it just sits there, and it creates just such a, there's something about that, and like it reminds me of my life, right? And so I got that for a reminder every day, plus the purification jewels. I mean, like, it just kind of keeps me on my fucking track. So every once in a while I just go, oh, Mani Padme Hum, you know what I mean? I do the whole hum. So it's a thing. Yeah, you have a lotus on your arm. I bet you do. And remember, you guys, like, only the strong survive. So if you've been through some shit and you're still fucking here, you're meant to be here. You're a warrior. You're not a fucking berry picker, okay? We don't do berry picking shit here. It's not what we do. We're warriors. Anyways, I love you guys, and I need to get the fuck out of here now, and I'm gonna have to speed Pagey poo. I'll be late for my own funeral. You guys will be there first. I'll be late. Late for everything. You don't need an exorcist, and if you do need to get rid of some negative energy, I'm the closest thing to an exorcist that you'll find, and I'm the meanest motherfucker. I don't play with that. It runs. And also, I'll tell you how to deal with it yourself, too. Like, just get a hold of me, okay? Just get a hold of me. We'll work on it. You can ask Jamie. She's not here right now, but KT actually knows the help that I remember that KT, that whole scenario, and even threw on, like, there's certain things that I can do and I can see that I can get rid of. And I don't even have to come to you. Like, I can do it from, I know. So, weird shit, but I can do it. So I can help you with whatever. Like I said, I don't just fucking read cards up here. That's just for you guys. I can do a lot of other shit, but I don't really want to share all of it on here because then you will put me in a straitjacket and kitty slippers, and bye-bye for Paige. Yeah. Logically. Okay.